Ever since this show began, I've been thanking God at the end of each episode because we didn't have any grape-related scenes, but sadly, episode 6 changed everything. Not only did we witness the most traumatic childbirth experience, but we also got to see all the pain Davina had been through because of Simon. And Henry, baby, he lost it. I'm telling y'all, he lost it for good. And now I can't wait to see what episode 7 will bring. So let's dive right in, shall we? Episode 7 is titled Luseo Non Oro. Sorry if I butchered it, but anyway, if you think this sounds familiar, you're not wrong, because we've heard it on Outlander before. It means I shine, not burn, and it's the motto of Clan Mackenzie. So we already know episode 7 is going to be about Ellen and Brian, but let's take a look at the synopsis as well. Lord Lovett goes to extreme lengths to fulfill a prophecy. Dougal attends a clandestine meeting that could spell political disaster for the Mackenzies. Episode 6 was traumatic to say the least. After everything Davina's been through, even though I can't accept the way she treated Julia, I think I kind of understand her. She's not well at all. I don't want to compare tragedies, but Davina's experience was 10 times worse since she didn't have anyone on her side while giving birth. At least she kicked everyone out and tried to make things easier for Julia when she finally began to understand her. In episode 7, I expect her to be more friendly because she finally realizes that it's not Julia's fault or hers, it's all Simon's, and she sees a part of herself in Julia. She'll take care of the baby as well as the mom, and she'll defend them no matter what. Now that Julia has talked to Brian and explained everything, she has her allies back who'll eventually help her. After she feels better, she'll go to Brian and ask for his help to find Henry because her time with Simon is running out and she has to save herself. But will Brian be able to find Henry? That's the question. In episode 6, Henry wanted to find a midwife in case Julia gave birth, and Archbug said that he'd help him and brought a bunch of midwives. One of them told Henry that both Julia and the baby had died during birth, and Henry just lost it. He went to see the woman he'd been seeing, thinking she was Julia, and honestly, it was painful to watch. In episode 7, if Brian can't find Henry, things will go even worse. Right now, Henry's in pain and his mind is playing games. The guy already has PTSD, and now that he thinks he's lost the love of his life, I think he'll try to go back to Claire. That means we'll see him running off to Craigna Dunn, thinking the stones will take him back to his time, so he can at least have Claire. He doesn't know how to travel in time, but if he still has a stone on his body, then he'll manage to go through the stones. But, and it's a big one, since we already know Claire thought her parents died in a car crash, we know that they will never reunite. Therefore, I don't think he'll be able to travel in time, at least not to his own time. Plus, we know Claire survived and is living with her uncle, but I don't think Julia will be that lucky living in Simon's house. She definitely needs Henry, and we need to see them reunite. Now, let's talk about Ellen and Brian. In episode 6, we didn't see them together, but Julia said something that got me thinking. She talked about a what if scenario with Brian, and that what if was about Ellen's pregnancy. You know, in episode 5, they were quite intimate and Ellen might actually be pregnant. And since episode 6 was all about Julia, I expect the next one to be about Ellen and Brian. I think in episode 7, Ellen will realize that she's pregnant and she'll talk to Brian about it. These two should come up with a plan to run away, but I'm not really sure that'll happen in episode 7. Instead, I feel like things may get even worse. Thanks to the synopsis, we know about Dougal's clandestine meeting and that it'll change everything for the Mackenzies. I think Dougal will mess up big time and shift the power dynamics between the Mackenzies and the Grants. As a result, they might have to have Ellen and Malcolm married earlier than planned, meaning Ellen and Brian might not get a chance to run away before the wedding. What do you think will happen in episode 7? Let's discuss in the comments below, and after that, you can go and watch this video next.